Yeah. Y'all know what it is.
Get to the floor, what you waiting for? Just think about the beat straight to the top. Waiting so long and now it's my time to show them all that side of the game. I don't care what I'm looking like, I just gotta show you that I'm not going nowhere. Feel proud it, I don't doubt it. Show me that you're showing up about it, about it.
Welcome to the Life in the Now broadcast. We are recapping some of the past shows that we already aired, and today we want you to sit back and just watch this show. And we were talking about vision. This was a good one.
We had stylists, the stylist Kristen Callan, who worked with the show this season. That was a vision of hers,
right?
You know, to be a stylist. We had Angelicia, who's the stylist for the show, a hairstylist and makeup artist.
Yes,
she's
and
at the Next Level Salon, Top Salon
Tallahassee
this year. So a lot of people really stepping out in their vision.
And that's what it's all about, stepping out and doing what God has called you to do. You know, that's the biggest pulpit that you can ever have, is stepping out, doing what you were created to do. And I just feel like that's what he's calling for now. That's a big part of the church, is to do what you're called to do. So this show really just talks a whole lot about vision and stepping out and doing what you're called to do. Today, I have a very, very special guest with me. I mean, stay tuned, because you want to hear this. You want to hear this testimony of how this young lady started walking in her destiny and doing the things that God has called her to do. And she is consistently discovering who she is and how to walk by faith and not by sight. And she's an encourager. She will encourage you. She will pray for you. She's an awesome prayer warrior. I mean, I am so excited to introduce to you guys Miss Allison Nicky Stallworth.
Hello, guys.
Yes.
Wonderful to be here.
Thank you for joining me. Nicky and I have been friends for years, forever, like just really, really good friends. And I wanted to have you on the show because of your walk. And I mean, I saw the beginning, and I see where you are now and what God has truly did in your life, and the things that he's, you know, just shown you and shown me. It's just been just amazing. So I wanted you to come on just to be an inspiration to somebody. There's so many young women, older women, because right now age doesn't really matter, because everybody wants something. They're looking for something from God, and they're looking for change, and they're wondering how do you do what you do? But it's not in your own might. It's not just you, but it's the God in you. And God truly has, I mean, changed both of us. I mean, you know, we came from a mighty, mighty long way.
Yes.
So I just want you to share a little bit about your salon, and how you got started, because you're an awesome stylist. I mean, master stylist right here. I'm so blessed to have two stylists I could call on. This one right here is booked all the time. She is running that business and traveling, but she always make room for me if I need to get in there. So I thank God to just be blessed to have people that work with me, people that we have, been friends for so long over the years, friendships that has been through ups and downs, and we still managed to just, stay right there together.
Yes, and I would just want to thank you for having me here on your show. And yes, it's been a long journey, but we're still walking, we're still standing up. And the thing that I've learned, if you can't do anything else, you just stand. Stand right where you are. And so I love the fact that we've not gotten complacent where we were, but we've seen something greater. And seeing greater, you go after it. You don't wish for it. You don't just think it's going to fall into your lap, but you go after it. And that's what I've learned, to go after the things that I desire. I'm not waiting for someone to give me any handouts. It's been a pressing, a praying, a believing, and I just trust God with my life. And I've come from a long way. I've come from seeing nothing, and I don't think more highly of myself than I ought, but yet still I'm not in the same place that I was, and I recognize that. And I just thank God that I know that it's only by His grace that I am where I am. And so I'm walking now, and I'm walking not just without any vision, but I know God has something greater, not just where I am now, not just with the salon that I have, but my purpose, my motive is to pour back into people something that I didn't get years ago. And my life is spent pouring into people, building them up. It's not just about doing the hair, but even as I lay hands on them, you know, there's a recovery coming, different ways, you know, so I'm lifting their self-esteem as I do their hair. So it's not just about the hairstyle once it's done, but I also have the words of life lying on the inside of me. So as I release those words, it brings life to people. And I oftentimes hear how, oh, you blessed me. The words that I said to them brought encouragement, and it encourages me as well. So it's not just for them, but it's also for myself.
Because it's that koinonia experience.
Exactly.
Being able to take the fellowship.
Exactly.
You know, with other people, and how our life, how we exemplify ourselves, how we walk. People are watching us, and so I often just think on this thing about the Bible says Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. We know He is the way. The Word is the truth. He is the Word. And the life, that's where a lot of us miss it, because He said He gave us life, and life more abundantly. Why don't we live it as Christians? Why can't we walk it out? Why can't we enjoy ourselves? Why can't we really see ourselves just as He made us? And that's what you do. You help lift their self-esteem, and at the same time you're ministering. You're ministering to their spirit. So you're ministering to the whole man, the spirit, the body, and the soul. That's what I love about it. When I come and anointed too, it's always, there's no drama, there's no this, no that. It's always like it's order. It's very orderly, and and the word is on something, you know, whether it's in the music, in the song, or you have somebody on, you know, preaching the word or whatever. It's just, you're getting fed. And that's what I love about it. And you had this vision a long time ago, and it took hard work to get there, but now you see the fruit of hard work, prayer, and being consistent with God, because when you're consistent with Him, He's consistent with you. And it took a lot of dying to myself, because there was a point where I gave up on doing hair. I was like, I'm not doing any more hair. But that was because I didn't have balance, and I didn't know how to say no to people. So I let people govern my life as far as doing hair. But there was a point in time when I gave my life over to Christ, and I'm like, my life is no longer these people's life, but I placed my life into your hands. And when I did that, He showed me how to have balance with doing hair. He taught me it was okay to say no and still do it in love. And so when I learned that, I learned how to balance my life out, and yet there's still a level of respect, even though I know how to say no. No is out of love, and it's okay to say no, you know, but I had to learn that. And I was just, now I'm walking into a place where it's not just people walking in and out of the salon just to come in. A lot of times people are coming in because of the atmosphere. They want to feel the peace and the serenity that's there, you know. And I never really knew it was there, but when people come and they tell me about it, oh, it was just the atmosphere is just phenomenal, you know. And that's what makes it so prosperous. You know, when you are you and genuinely you, I mean, whatever it is that you do, it will prosper, because God blesses you the way that He made you.